on they mentioned about first class lawsuits. Okay, did you know we have a petition to recall your governor of California, our governor in Washington State, as well as the governor of and the governor in Oregon too as well. We filed a petition to recall Governor Newsom, Governor Kate Brown, and Governor
Whitmer?
Gitmer, as well as the governor Jerry Leeson, Jay Leeson, so up in Washington State. So there's a petition you can actually, all you gotta do is just fill it out with your name and your email, and you sign the petition. And so far, we with also the governor of New York too as well, a recalled governor, recalling your governor. All you gotta do is follow just go online and say you want to fill out this form. All you gotta do is put your name and your email, not your phone number, just your name and your email, and you'll find and they'll go into this petition recalling all these governors in each state. You can actually do that. Just go to your recall governors, recallgovernors.com. That's what you need to do. Recallgovernors.com. You go there, you just fill out put your name and your email, and you sign it, and that's it. So far, 4 million people have signed it so far. 4 million people have signed this darn thing to get rid of all these governors in these 20 states that we have, century states that we have in America. They want to recall them all. The people are fed up. This country is not based on lockdown alone. It's not. It's based on freedom and liberty. And
we were never, this is unprecedented in U.S. history, we were never intended to be locked down. We know if we're sick. We know if we have a fever. There are same symptoms for every virus, every cold, every flu, every pneumonia. We know if we're sick. We stay at home. We don't send our kids to school. We go to our doctor, our own doctor.
Yeah.
We go to the ER. We go to hospitals. We know what to do. We have clinics. We have all kinds of facilities that we can go to, and they cannot reject anyone in an ER, whether you're legal or illegal human being. So we don't need to be locked down because we are the government, and we know what to do when we're sick, and we've known it for 243 years. All of a sudden, a doctor, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Birx, and Bill and
Scarf
Melinda
Queen
Gates,
and Dr. Bam Boom Box.
And the Democrats decide that we don't know anything, and that Obama said we must give up our liberties. To whom? To him? To a higher to one of his New World Order organizations, the secret society. Who are we giving up our liberties to? Why should we give them up when he never even bothered to produce his credentials or his certified U.S. birth certificate? And then he goes to Kenya and visiting Kenya after he's out of office and says he's a first Kenyan American president. I mean, who are these people?
And also, I want to mention one more thing too about that. You mentioned the Kenya, but you also mentioned Mucha Michelle, ring my golden cow that goes Obama. She was a president of the FDA. Remember, she said you can only eat ice cream. You can only eat cake. Well, guess what? Nancy Do Nothing Pelosi's got ice cream, and she's got cake in her refrigerator.
Nancy Pelosi, yeah.
Nancy Do Nothing Pelosi. Nancy Do Nothing Pelosi. Remember that. Nancy Do Nothing Pelosi. She's got ice cream and cake. Remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, what is amazing is that people should realize that they should now understand why the Congress and the Senate never approved term limits for the congressional members.
Yeah, why didn't they do that?
What happens is that this same group of people from the 60s and 70s and 80s have been there forever, and especially the 60s and 70s, and they have been controlling the Congress forever. And
Yeah,
then
they
we
have.
had the Clintons from the 60s, both lawyers, and we had Obama and Biden, both lawyers, and the First Lady, a lawyer, but they say their law licenses were inactive. But when you turn your law license back into the state, they're revoked. They're not inactive. An inactive can be activated again, but a revoked license is a different story. And so, my suggestion has been in my book, Fight Back Legal Abuse, published in 2010, never vote for lawyers into the Oval Office. Never. Not vice president, not president. Do not vote lawyers into the Oval Office because the lawyers are controlling the nation.
Yeah.
Most of the congressional and senators are lawyers, and that wasn't what the framers expected to happen in the USA. They expected to be farmers and business people and dentists and teachers and a mixture of people. And we have mostly lawyers running the nation for a very long time now. And we have lawyers, the ABA, who control the lawyers, supposedly. And we have lawyers in the Department of Justice. The majority are lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're a judge, you're still a lawyer. Whether you're an AG, you're a lawyer. Whether you're a prosecutor, whatever, they're all lawyers. And then you vote lawyers into the Oval Office. So the lawyers are running the country for decades. And the lawyers have an allegiance to the judge. Since lawyers don't, their first allegiance is to the judge, and they are not supposed to be in office because they're not supposed to have two titles because their allegiance is to the judge. And so we have lawyers self-disciplining, self-protecting, and self-policing their own people, and that's why you don't see anyone getting punished, no matter what they do.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.